I'm Quack McMullard. I'm here in Cooroa for the start of Raleigh Roads to Raleigh, an event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. Starting here at Cooroa, and competitors will head via a lunch break in Port Macquarie to the overnight stop in Dorrigo. Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Raleigh Roads to Raleigh, an event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group and sponsored by Australian Historic Rally Group. This is the first running of this event, where participants will be travelling from Cooroa here up to Dorrigo and down to Sawtell. It's a register run style event. You're looking at the river here at Cooroa. Only a small field of competitors have come along to this event. Nice looking Mustang here, and but hopefully in the future it will attract a larger number of participants.
Hal?
Hey.
Driving a P76.
John, and I'm driving an 82 GTB Alfa Romeo.
I'm Jim, and I'm driving a Triumph 2500.
Hi, I'm Gary, and I'm driving an old 1986 Toyota Corona Avanti with a 2.4 injected motor, limited slip diff and independent rear end, 4-wheel discs. Not bad for its age. Thanks.
I'm David. I'm Paul. We're driving a Mitsubishi Starion.
Hi, I'm Bill,
I'm David.
and we're driving a Mustang.
I'm Jeff. Yeah, good morning, Jim. My name's Phil.
We're driving
The Triumph.
2500.
I'm Rod.
I'm Karen, and we're driving a 404 Peugeot.
David Williams.
Noel Ferguson.
Driving a Mitsubishi Lancer, LA.
Show mobile phone numbers if you need to ring anybody. We've got the radios. Hopefully we won't be too far apart anyway, and Hal's going to regroup along the way. So if you see this P76 pulled over somewhere, stop. Don't go past it. This Hal's the leader. The NRMA for it. Yeah.
Starting here in Cooroa, competitors are heading north via Port Macquarie and up to Dorrigo for the end of day one. The event is in some ways a nostalgia trip for all these old-time ralliers to get out in their old rally cars and drive over some roads that were once used in well-known rallies like the Southern Cross Rally, Round Australia rallies. So here we are leaving Cooroa and heading north. Not very long after the start, we're onto the first bit of dirt road. Shire Road, pretty good condition. It's been a great experience to have rallied on these roads back in the 60s or 70s in the night time. Different era of rallying, of course, but nevertheless it would have been something else again. Some great roads here. This event is really designed for everyone to get out and about in their classic old rally cars and relive some of the past times maybe. And certainly a great way to get where you're going rather than this freeway driving, to travel over these great dirt roads. The event needed to be shortened a little bit. The original route was going to take just too long and would have taken way too long to get to Dorrigo. So about halfway through the day we had to shorten up the route and head off to Port Macquarie for lunch, a late lunch, and then travel by those dreaded freeways up until turn off to Bellingen and head up to Dorrigo. Dorrigo may not be the first town that springs to mind when it comes to rallies, but it certainly is a road to travel up the Dorrigo mountain. I don't think it's changed one bit in the last 30 years or more. Still has some one lanes to it. I think this competitor overshot the turn.
Across the bridge.
Quite a diversity of cars have come along to participate in this event today. The forever reliable Peugeot, the couple of old Triumphs, P76, and big American muscle Mustang, plus the more traditional rally cars, the Japanese cars, Mitsubishis, Lancers, Starion, Daihatsu here. I'm not sure that's quite in the classic car rally mode, but there you go. A few cattle grids to cross here in the early part of the running. Certainly brings back some memories of rallying in the 70s, when rally drivers were real rally drivers and rally cars were real rally cars, not like the wussy stuff they do today. Rallying was once a very popular sport. You could do it on a very limited budget. I certainly rallied in the 70s on a shoestring of a budget. The safety requirements, of course, were not what they were today. There was no roll cages necessary, no crash helmets. You just rocked up, and I think you needed a fire extinguisher and some mud flaps, and away you went. But of course the speeds were a lot slower. The cars were a lot slower. So in my time of rallying, certainly no one even got injured, even though they did have the occasional fairly hefty crash. It being held at night, of course, and with the vision so limited, and this was pre-pace notes, so the route wasn't known, so you could only drive as fast as what you could see. And in my case, that meant hardly ever getting out of second gear. You'd get out of second gear and then be back straight into it again because you just couldn't see where you were going. On occasions you'd go back the next day to maybe rescue a friend that had broken down, and you'd see that the roads were pretty straight and could have gone a lot quicker, but in the middle of the night with the lights you couldn't really see. The other thing about going back the next day to have to maybe rescue a friend was that you got to see the road you were driving on, and the fact that there may well have been a sheer drop off the side of the road that you were blissfully unaware of the night before. The participants here are having a good day driving along these dirt roads in the Upper Hunter Valley. Day two takes participants down to Sawtell via Taylor's Arm, and they'll be travelling along the infamous or the famous Horseshoe Road, a piece of road famous during the Southern Cross Rally era. And start having lunch at the pub with no beer, and then heading down to Sawtell. Bellingen, of course, was a great rally town in its day. Gordonville Ford, that you can't quite see in that photo, is also a famous part of the Southern Cross Rally. Well, that's about it from me on day one. Bye for now.